YouTube. Today we're going to be repairing some cracks we have in our concrete foundations. We're going to be using this Sika Pro crack flex sealant. It's kind of like a caulk for concrete cracks. Basically put it on just like regular caulk. All right, so I started to put this on. We're basically just going to follow down the crack nice and slow. Put this in. And once we're done, I'm going to smooth out the edge. All right, so we have our flex crack sealer on the wall. Now we're just going to take it and we're going to smooth it out. You could use a popsicle stick, you could use a putty knife, you could use whatever you want to smooth it out, but if you don't smooth it out, you're going to have a bubble, which we don't want. So we're basically going to just take this, I'm going to smooth this into the crack. You want to give yourself as smooth a surface as reasonably possible. Okay, we're going to fill in this crack now. We're going to use the Sika Flex Crack, I guess we'll call it mortar repair. It's really what it does. It's basically like it's a caulk for mortar, and it goes on just like a regular caulk with a caulk gun. All right, so we're basically going to fill this crack. So nice and easy with this. See, it comes out like, I don't know if you've ever worked with caulk or silicone, but that's pretty much what it is. It's a little bit thicker, but make sure you get enough that try and fill that crack. Nice and easy. Fill your crack. Now this says it can fill cracks up to 1 inch wide. So if you have a crack that's a little bit larger, this will probably work for you. And this is flexible, so if you have like, a lot of times you get these cracks, these are stress cracks. So a lot of times you're getting these because, you know, things are moving a little bit. This will move with it. So we're going to do that. Put this all the way to the end here. Now I'm going to take it, and I use a putty knife. Like I said, you can use a popsicle stick, a putty knife. You're going to, in this case, you're going to work on, I don't know if you've ever worked with like joint compound, kind of what we're doing, where we're smoothing it out. You could use a popsicle stick, you could use, you got a wallpaper scraper, will kind of work. You want to push it in, and you want to smooth it out. Because once this stuff dries, it's going to be like have a rubbery consistency. Put a little more in here. A little more over here. That's kind of what we want it to look like. Okay, YouTube, so this is where we patch the cracks. I want to show you what it looks like kind of after it dries. The whole thing still needs to be painted, but this thing does a pretty good job, and it because it's like sort of rubbery, it won't crack again. Where if you were doing it over, if you were doing it with mortar, you would have problems with it cracking again. Here's the other one as well. If you're able to see it, does a pretty good job of covering that crack. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos.